There are now two bills that propose ways to clean up the bay. One, by Maryland Senator Benjamin Cardin, would set a strict timetable for reducing nutrients and put the EPA in charge of all land use decisions in the bay watershed. Meanwhile, Representative Tim Holden of Pennsylvania and Virginia Congressman Bob Goodlatte have introduced a bill that farmers believe takes a more reasonable approach.
It sets up a oversight board of the program to make sure that Congress is getting the right information about what's really going on in the Chesapeake Bay. It also kind of addresses something that farmers have said for years. Just simply tell me what I have to do, let me do it, and leave me alone. It basically would ask farmers to get a conservation plan that addresses soil conservation, a conservation plan that addresses nutrients, and then implement it. And those things are specific to their farm. It helps them address what's going on there. It isn't a you do it and you do this right now. It is a time schedule, it's an implementation plan, and it works for farmers.
Wilmer Stoneman with the Virginia Farm Bureau says one of the problems with the Cardin bill is that it sets unrealistic deadlines and doesn't add any real new money to the cleanup effort. For instance, Stoneman says technical assistance for farmers is already spelled out in the 2008 Farm Bill, and there is nowhere near enough money to help do the job quickly.
Scientists have shown that the sediment that's reaching the Chesapeake Bay and the nutrients that are reaching the Chesapeake Bay right now are probably those that were contributed by our grandparents. It takes decades for change to occur in the Chesapeake Bay. So policy-wise, we've got to allow decades for it to happen.
Both bills will be heard in committee later this year. Stoneman says the advantage to the Holden-Goodlatte bill is that it recognizes how the funding process works in the House of Representatives and doesn't create additional burdens for farmers. In Richmond, I'm Sherry McKinney.